Hi, and welcome to our little corner of the internet. We're so excited you're here. I'm Charlotte, and this is my husband Carl, along with our cheeky little boy George and our crazy Cocker Spaniel Arnie. We've just moved into a 3-bed bungalow on an acre of land, and it's about to get a serious makeover. After years of living in military accommodation and always being miles away from family, we made a big decision. We're now living under one roof with my parents, Martin and Cheryl. 3 generations coming together to build a family home filled with support, love, and homegrown produce. We'll be sharing our journey of renovating the bungalow, transforming our 1-acre garden into a kitchen garden, and learning to live more simply and sustainably together. This is more than a renovation, it's about creating a slower, connected way of life, real family life, real progress, and probably a few real mishaps along the way. If that sounds like your thing, we'd love for you to follow along. Like, subscribe, and come say hello. We're just getting started.
Very fortunate to live about 20 minutes away from the very large and nationally renowned tree nursery Frank Matthews. So we visited recently. I was very impressed, and it's a beautiful place to visit if you love horticulture. And we've bought our first fruit tree for our new orchard. It is a Bramley 20. It's called a Bramley 20 because it's 20% smaller than a Bramley seedling classic, but it's more vigorous when it comes to fruiting. So we thought we'd give this a go, and it's a big moment for us to start to create our own orchard, and I'm going to plant that today. There you have it, a Bramley 20 bought at Frank Matthews Tree Nursery. The first of our trees to go in to recreate a Herefordshire orchard. Absolutely thrilled. Well, that took a lot of effort, but that's the latest pile of chippings gone. So, leaves me space to knock that lot down and start chipping again. I won't be chipping today, I've had enough of it, and it's not even 10 o'clock yet, but I'm going to make a start on clearing that area now. Now that we're through autumn and staring down the barrel of winter, I'm having a bit of a change of heart with these rowans. My attitude was, they don't serve any purpose, you can't eat anything on them, so let's get rid of them. One of the commentators in the last video said, leave some rowans for the birds, which is a lovely thought, and the colour is spectacular on these trees. So I'll talk to Charlotte, Carl and Cheryl about it, but I think I might leave them where they are. Well, very pleased with that. It's another 20 bags, and we're now halfway down with these 2 beds. Unfortunately, there is a tree stump which is going to stop that row, because we've got to get the tree stump grinder in at some point, probably in the new year, before we can continue with that. But we can do this row here, maybe next week. But very happy with that. Ably assisted by my dolly dealer. He's trying to ignore me. He's bringing me a present by the look of it. Well, you can see behind me the roofing panels have arrived. Unfortunately, I ordered them before I extended it by another bay, so I still need some more. But anyway, that's what it's going to look like. It's not secured yet, but I need to put some wood supports in so that I can secure them halfway down, otherwise they'll be a bit flimsy. But I'm very happy, it's good quality stuff, and it's going to make a big difference to the compost heaps. And I think I'll order enough next time so that I can make a smaller one, maybe 2 bays out there somewhere, so I'm not having to carry it all the way over here. We'll see, but I'm very happy with that, and now I've got some more work to do. Well, once again, this feels like a significant moment. That's our first fruit tree planted, a Bramley 20. Then what we've got left on the land is this, which I suspect is a pear tree. Didn't have any leaves, completely denuded when we got here, but there are some buds on it. So we're going to give it a stay of execution until next year. But if it doesn't produce a good crop of pears, that's going. We have the apple, unknown variety, but that produced a superb crop as we arrived here. So that is definitely staying. And then what's left? A big pile of brash to put through the chipper, and then 2 damson trees, a legacy of the orchard that once stood here. And they're staying because they provide a useful screen from the house over the other side of the road looking straight up into our property. So they're staying. And then the only thing left is the rowans, 3 rowan trees. I suspect the middle one on the left there, its branches run up through next door's telephone wire. Mind you, we're going digital, aren't we? So our telephone wire's relevant anymore. I'll have to do some work about that. It's only just occurred to me. Anyway, the rowans are staying. Then I've got a big pile of the grass that we've chopped down from when we moved in. I've just cut down the last dead damson tree, so that's it. Apart from the stump grinder taking out the stumps, our orchard and kitchen garden are now devoid of all rogue trees we don't want. So that's quite a milestone. It's taken a few months to get there, but we're there. Now I've got to turn this into mown grass over the next few months into the spring.